Hey, good morning, everyone. It's Mindset Monday. It is, what is today? July 6th. So I hope everybody survived the holiday here. And actually, I kind of changed what I was going to talk about today. I was down at the lake this weekend. I was listening to a radio station, and they had these little vignettes, I guess, on people who signed the Declaration of Independence and would tell kind of the little story around each one of those. And it kind of got me thinking about, independence and freedom and I felt a little bit of being held hostage over the last 3 months. And I decided I really needed to focus on my independent thinking versus a group think that basically I'm being bombarded with, which is somebody else's agenda. And that goes in a lot of different ways. And so for my peace of mind, I really wanted to get back to, my independent thinking process. And so to me, what is independent thinking? It's kind of realizing I really have to, I have to filter everything that comes through, whether it's from what I hear, what I see, kind of even what I experience, because everything is coming from someone else's bias, their story, their narrative. Think back to your mother. She helped me cultivate my independent thinking because of, she always wanted the best in her interest for me. And a lot of times it was, but not always, because it was always to her story and with that. So it goes way back to where we started independent thinking. And then sometimes we go through it and you kind of get into, you want to be in the cool group or whatever, and you get to more of a group think. You evolve through life here, but I needed to get back to my independent thinking here. And what I'm feeling that I'm getting bombarded with is, I kind of filter it through two different ways. I follow the money or follow the power angle with it. And because it's usually that'll tell you the story, whatever. I'll even start with like the news. I made a decision today. I'm not going to watch any television news for at least 30 days. And it's all, no matter where you go, Walter Cronkite's dead. So we really don't have news anymore. We have information that shows up and it is spun whichever way it goes. We've got too many outlets. We've got too many different things that are going to spin it whichever way you want. Now, I don't care which side you're on or what you think. You never totally get the true story unless you hear all different things and make your own informed decision. And that's what I'm asking you to do, to make your informed decisions about things rather than someone else's, or, just have blind faith in what someone else wants to do. Is this easy to do? No, it takes a little effort. But in the end, that's how you're going to get your personal freedom back. And when I'm talking about freedom, I'm talking about just where you feel a little more in control of what's going on in this crazy time. You feel a little bit more of where you're, that you can move forward. You can get going in the process here. Think about it here today. You're going to filter out what I'm saying today, and I hope you do, because if this is my story and my experiences and what I need to do, and you can take it or leave it, doesn't affect me, but hopefully it'll help you in some way to be thinking about things a little differently. No matter what it is, follow the money or follow the power angle, and you'll kind of see where things are going. Also, filter out, who things are coming from and different things and in the nature of the thing. With the coronavirus stuff, we're getting bombarded with information from doctors. Well, doctors, are great, are necessary and all that stuff. But again, doctors are, basically doctors and lawyers, I always kind of have an issue a little bit with them because they never really have a job. They say they have a practice, so they never really get it right. They keep practicing on whatever they're doing. And so they're going to send out for test after test after test after test. They're going to do this, and you never really get straight answers a lot of time. Attorneys, they get paid by the hour, so we don't do that as realtors. We only get paid if we really produce. But they're going to delay stuff on, and both are very risk averse. So what's an attorney going to do? They're going to try to settle the case. They're going to try to do whatever. And I'm not saying that's good or bad. I'm just saying know where the information's coming from and what their biases, what their tendencies are, what you're hearing about, all of this stuff, and make your own informed decision about how you're feeling, about how you want to go forward. But I think we get in a freeze zone if we listen to too much other stuff without really filtering through it. And that we kind of have to break through this and break free from this as individuals and really focus again. Now we've gone through 6 months of the year. Where do you want the next 6 months to go? That's you with your independent thinking, not someone else's group think. Not, is it, you're going to get back into the ninja thing. Well, the ninja, they got their own bias. We all do. So again, realize that you've got to take over your control of your life with your thoughts. And I mean, think back to someone like Viktor Frankl, who's in a concentration camp. Your mind is a very, very strong thing. Take control of it. And just like I said, be an independent thinker, filter out what's coming through, and make sure it fits your filters and it's going to fit your agenda and where you really want to go and how your story's being written and what you wanted to say at the end, because your story is going to be different than mine and everyone else's, and even in your families. And you know how to filter out stuff. You do it, from your spouse telling you something. Sometimes you do it, sometimes you don't. All of the different things. But be just more aware of it, and you've got to filter out a lot of stuff to get through what you really, really, want to do to take your goals forward, to take your life forward. Today, make your 5 phone calls to people. And hopefully this didn't go too far off the tracks, because it's totally different from what I originally had planned here. Guys, have a great day. Talk to y'all later. Bye.